Hello, hello, my beautiful souls. How are you guys doing? Oh my gosh, it has been forever. I know. I'm looking back and I was like, yeah, so it's been some time, a couple of months to be exact. And I owe you guys so much content, so much. But today, actually, I know I'm a couple days late, but we're just going to reflect on a 5-year anniversary, Uplifting Hearts and Souls. I cannot believe it. Like, this journey has definitely been a dream come true. I literally didn't know what to expect when I first started this platform 5 years ago, and fast forward 5 years later, I'm like, wow, not only complete transformation as a person, a human being, but with all of you guys, the interaction, the subscribers, you guys have been following me since day one. To the new followers, welcome, welcome. To the people who've been following me since for 5 years ago, or for however long, whichever year you follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, guys. I am coming back with so much more. I'm like, when I say 2022 was definitely a year, it was definitely a year to bring out all of the content that I will be putting out this year for the new year, for the 2023. Definitely molded me to be where I am right now. Learned so much, grew so much, and definitely want to, put some more insight videos, bring some more interviews, bring some more people on here. Definitely switch it up a little bit so it's not always me. We definitely will bring those back. I love, love, love doing things like that. You guys know I had a couple guests, maybe about 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I know COVID kind of like slowed everything down. So, I haven't gotten anybody on the platform. But what's super cool is we are slowly getting things back. So I just wanted to just take the time to say thank you for supporting me. Again, I can't thank you guys enough for supporting me for these 5 years. Literally, like I said, just learned a lot. This year, what you can expect from Uplifting Hearts and Souls 820 is, I don't want to say new, fresh, but I do want to say new, fresh perspective. I want to say there has been a lot on my journey last year that I've been able to, a lot of tools that I've learned that I've been able to put out for this year. So we will be, of course, I will be digging in, dive deep, with relationships. So much, I got so much content on that. And, of course, self-love. I have a lot of content on self-love, a lot of content on, just this healing journey that I've been on for this long, like 5 years. I don't talk about it. I've broken down titles. I've broken down different, insights and things like that. But this year, I definitely want to break down certain things, certain topics. Are we going to get spicy this year? Yeah. I feel like I want to, like, I owe you guys so much, just because you guys have waited like months for some new content. And, shout out to the ones who keep going back. I even go back and listen to some of the old stuff from a few years back and just listening to the growth. So I'm excited for what I'm going to put out this year for you guys, and just to listen to the different not similarities, but the different growth of each year, each perspective on new growth. I'll definitely be bringing back meditation sessions, guided meditation. I know you guys like those. Something for sleep, something for the morning, something for the daytime. Definitely will be, we're going to be getting into a lot of stuff. And, this is probably because there's so much going on. And like behind the scenes of other things that I'm doing, I'm definitely going to write out my titles. I won't write out because, none of this stuff is scripted, guys. And so I'm not writing out my audios for you guys. I'm definitely just writing out my titles so that way I know, okay, this was what I wanted to put out for this time. This time I wanted to put out for this. So I'm just going to get more in getting those things together for you guys so that it has a more structure, just because my schedule now is like a lot. But of course I cannot neglect my first baby, which is Uplifting Hearts and Souls. A lot of you guys know, well, if you didn't know, but the second baby is MBS, Mind, Body, and Soul 820. I know a lot of people have been asking, like, what happened? We're still here. We never left. What ended up happening is, like, all of last year, I really was just, doing a lot of other projects. So MBS, even though I had at one point just turn the store down, turn it off for a minute, MBS products were still going out. The regulars were still, contacting me, which they still have the information. And then we did a lot of, events where we did a lot of live sales last year. So that was pretty exciting. That was different for me to do the live sales, face to face, where, people are actually seeing my products and actually buying them on spot. We did a lot of new things last year. So I'm just excited for like more, and getting ready for the anniversary of MBS, 3 years. But enough about MBS because this is Uplifting Hearts and Souls. And so we want to get on this 5 years. Huge accomplishment. And yeah, so I've already started speaking to a few people already to dive deep. I'm also looking back at some of the titles that I did last year because I know I owe you guys like a part 2 to some of the titles that I had put out. Some of the things that I wanted to like go deeper in. There is part 2s. I know my platform has become, for the most part, I know what my platform is. Also, too, people who just randomly come on my platform to just get updates, see what I'm doing, where I'm at, since I had taken a hiatus off of social media. Best thing I've ever done in my life. People ask me to this day, will I go back to social media? Right now, the answer is still no at this moment. I'm still running my platform, of course, my beautiful souls. I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to open up another store. So I'll be running the store. But as far as like Uplifting Hearts and like as far as like personal or running, when it comes to the business aspect, I'll probably have someone else run it. More than likely, it won't be me running I'm tongue-tied right now. I won't be running the social media sites, but I'm the only person running the YouTube, this platform here. So no one's going to run this platform. You guys will get me, authentically me, each time and every time. But I was talking about other platforms because I get asked this question a lot. And I just feel like, no, I'm enjoying living my private life. I'm enjoying, just being a mystery, not updating anyone about anything. So this year, the content that you guys are getting, I know a lot of people will be like, oh, this was her life. This is what she's been up to. No, a lot of things that, experience and things like that have molded me to who I am today. But I'm in a really good place. I'm in a really, really good place mentally, spiritually. And so I'm just excited to bring that to the platform. That's what I'm excited about. You guys have seen like all stages of the platform. And so this year I want to bring some, some stuff. I want to really get, deep into the things that are not talked about, but also to address a lot of things, because I get asked questions a lot. So I will do another Q&A part 2. So I'll bring that to you guys because people have, what's so crazy? It's like people have already like formulated their questions. But if you want me to answer a question, since Q&A will be coming up soon, you guys can email upliftingheartsabdsouls820 at Gmail. Your questions there. Another Q&A is coming up for this month. Since we are in a new month, February, it's about love. So February for me is a month of like, of course it should be every single day should be love, right? But it's just a different month for me. So it just puts a different mood. I don't know if it's because of Valentine's Day or whatever the case may be, but you guys know I will be putting out content for Valentine's Day, which is coming up. So definitely be talking about that. We'll talk about love, relationships, and healing, and why those things are important before jumping into a relationship. So we'll talk about that. And then before that, I'll drop 2. So one is just going to be about you, and then the other part will be about relationships. Why is so important to heal, and what does healing look like? We'll definitely be peeling back the layers of that. The things that no one discusses on any of these platforms, I pretty much have like looked and seen, and it's the deep stuff, that we don't like to get into. But I don't mind getting into all of that. And there will be actually a part 2 of why do exes come back. I feel like, I can't, literally, guys, I can't make this up when I tell you that every single year, like, this is what, the 5th year of this platform, right? So the 5th year, my conclusion, because I can't make this up, guys, is literally like, I don't know if it's when the ball drops, it's like shoots radar, when the fireworks, that the new year is here, and then, you get all of this baggage and all of these people who you said goodbye to who come back. So I'm going to give you guys the raw and uncut part 2 of why do exes come back. This is my insight of like my terminology of it. So we'll talk about that. But yeah, so as you can see, well, you can't see me, but you can hear me. How excited I am. 5 years. I was supposed to do the big bang shebang. But you guys know, for most of you who don't know, January is a very, very hard month for me. And it's a month that it's like good, and then it's a hard month at the same time. And so even though I have like the biggest blessings in January, it also is, I had to go through 2 major losses. And so that has always been like, and I think that's probably why I just didn't come on here on the actual anniversary date. But, I looked at the calendar and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is February 1st. So when I drop this video, it's going to be February 2nd. And we are just 2 weeks away we're 2 weeks late from the actual anniversary date, which is actually in January 19th. And so it's crazy because I always get it mixed up between the 18th and the 19th. And it's the 19th. And I knew that I needed a couple days, and so I just gave myself that time, you know. So yes, but also too, I also know how much, my grandmother loved my platform, and respectfully so, I honor her the best way that I can, and so I needed that time. Now that I'm out of my little hiatus, things are gonna get juicy, things are gonna get spicy. I don't want to give too much away, but when I tell y'all, just get the popcorn ready. You might need tissues. It's when I tell you, it's gonna be worth the wait, guys. Like, you guys literally have been waiting. I believe it was 8 months, 9 months. Probably, yeah. It's probably a full year now since I put out. But I put out last year, but I stopped. Had a couple things to take care of, and so I'm just actually excited for what I'm bringing. A lot of peace, a lot of serenity, a lot of, oh my gosh. I'm going to end up ending this. I wanted to keep it short. You guys know I just miss you guys. I love this platform so much and what it is. Remember, guys, if you want to email your questions for the part 2 Q&A, you can email your questions to upliftingheartsabdsouls, all one big one word, 820 at gmail. I know, super long. And what to look forward before I cut this, Uplifting Hearts and Souls, I thought about how this is different from MBS and how MBS 820 was birthed, but I will revert back to my first baby, my first love, Uplifting Hearts and Souls, which I will be announcing something really big is going to happen for this platform. So stay tuned for the big announcement. It is coming really, really soon. I will be announcing what the big change is going to be for the platform, what is going to happen, what's going to happen new to the platform. But yes, thank you guys so much for just listening and just going back and reflecting all 5 years of this beautiful platform. Stay tuned because I will be following up with another audio, guys. Thank you so much, my beautiful souls. Remember, let's spread more love, less hate. And you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I know by the time this comes out, like I said, it's going to be February 1st already. So I hope you guys are ready to rock out the rest of the new year with me. Yes, so let's get it. Let's get February. Let's jump this off in a good, positive way with a lot of new material. Again, guys, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.